What is up? My ride is, so your boy has been absolutely struggling for YouTube ideas for the past couple days, and that is why I haven't uploaded anything, but I finally remembered that I never tried the C4 workout drink. I've tried the pre-workout, but I've never tried it pre-made. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I know for a fact this is my favorite flavor, but I'm going to give it a scale from 1 to 10, and then I'm going to let you guys know. How it helps me work out. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into it and give her a taste. All right, first taste. So guys, this flavor is Freedom Ice. So I'm guessing that it's supposed to taste like icy popsicle, the red, white, and blue ones. If you guys have never had them, you're missing out. Any type of red, white, and blue popsicle is my absolute favorite. If you get it right, you get it right, and it tastes really good. It's really hard to mess up. I'm going to throw around some specs that this baby has, and then we'll get right to what I think of it. So this only has 200 milligrams of caffeine. It's a healthy dose, not insane, not very minor. It's a healthy dose. Fermented green tea leaves that is naturally derived caffeine, which is good. I like naturally derived caffeine. It seems to last longer. It seems to be a little bit less of like a head buzz type of thing. And then some of the main ingredients, we have vitamin B12, Nican, carbonated water, malic acid, citric acid. Then we have our green tea leaf, L-tyrosine. There's not too many crazy things thrown in this, but it's enough to get you pumped. I've had one of these before, but I don't know if it was the Smart Energy or not. I'm pretty sure it was Freedom Ice or some type of red, white, and blue. I had this sitting overnight. Swear to God, it has like a hint, almost, it tastes like alcohol. It's so cold and crisp. It's like an alcohol taste. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Really freaking good. Tastes like a classic red, white, and blue popsicle. It honestly does have that initial taste and not a bad aftertaste. And I like what they do with the carbonation in these drinks versus like a pre-workout. Sorry, my dogs are being insane today. I have to let Izzy out, but we're gonna get now down to the nitty gritty. Does it actually help me work out? So I'm gonna drink this all, come back, and then we're gonna give it a quick little workout and see how it feels. Alright guys, I'll leave a little bit in there. That's really embarrassing. Lost my breath. I was drinking and working out at the same time for some reason. Did not go down the right pipe. I wanted to mention this real quick because if you go to the gym, I started going to the gym and need something quick and don't want to spend a lot of money constantly buying energy drinks. Water flavoring, the Mio, they actually have energy ones now. So it's specifically just B vitamins and caffeine, and it has really good flavors. But you just use one. I just put water back in here. Squirt. Love this for working out, and especially if I need just a little bit more caffeine or something. You guys didn't notice I switched up the setup from where I'm working out because I was working out here before. I moved it so it has better lighting because this is going to be my tattooing area. I actually do have the kit. I'll show it at the end. But I haven't gotten the ink yet, and the ink is the most important part. It always comes with practice ink, but you never use practice ink on your own skin. It's really bad for you. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. Yeah, I was dumb enough to use it on myself at first. But we got a really good machine. It's a wireless one, so I think I'm going to be able to learn a lot better. And I'm supposed to get my ink tomorrow, so look forward to a video tomorrow where I'm going to be doing a tattoo on my leg. My leg is always practice. That's where I started my first one, and there's going to be more. I'm going to start doing more. right here. Bunch of room. I'm probably gonna do something I hand draw, stencil it, then do it. But looking forward to it. All right, guys, I'm gonna include this a little bit just to see who actually watches the whole video in its entirety. But I'm going to say, first and foremost, just give you guys what you want. That is a good pre-workout if you're not used to stimulants, or if you're just looking for something, like I said, like previously, like a Red Bull or something that just gets you going. I think that if you're actually going to hit like your personal best, your PR, or if you're going in to like go for like an hour and a half, 2, I didn't really feel anything. And I was trying to push myself really crazy. So I wanted to include this because I have done a lot of tattoos on me, and I don't think a lot of you guys were around on the channel when I did that. But now I'm actually finally getting back into it after all these years. I don't know why, but I got a random motivational like urge to do it. So we got our A&D ointment. This is fine. I'm probably gonna have to put this in little separate containers if I start doing people, because obviously I can't keep dipping my hand into this spread bacteria. But it's fresh A&D ointment. So we got the first step. I'm gonna go into further detail with this stuff, but I just want to show you guys this. So now they didn't look like this, but there used to be non-wireless machines that did have a DC plug-in. They would plug in to a machine, and then the machine would have a foot pedal and then a power cord, and it was very loud. They used magnets, but now we have this little guy. This is actually a battery pack, a wireless battery pack that you just charge. You would plug a DC port, and you hold the button. You guys hear that? Numbers. I'm gonna have to look online to see what's the best, but you go 6, 7, 8, 9, and then they skip, and it's 11. Now the coolest thing ever, I'm not gonna open this up and waste them, but I will tomorrow when I start working on myself. These are pre-sterilized needles. Little tips were separate, and you had to switch them out all the time. Now they're going way into the future. They make them all in one, and that way it's easier to dispose of the needles too when you're done with them. And then you have your lining needles. So shading, lining, colored. Really cool. They're little cartridges. Would just snap in place in here. Metal device, and you can put grip tape on them and stuff to help. But I'm really excited to try these out. I have never used a wireless machine in my life, like ever. And the kit came with some caps to get started for the ink. That's really nice. Fresh pair of gloves. That's really nice. And then I do have some left over. I have to go through my stuff, but a fresh stencil paper. So I'm going to be using this all up and then trying to save some of my old stuff. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I'm going for, and then we're going to close out the video. So this was a practice spot. The most common, best place for tattoo artists to practice if they're not practicing on someone else, which I wouldn't recommend, is practicing on yourself. You can get a 3-point stretch pretty easily. Obviously my other hand would help with the stretch. Good line. And this was just a freehand thing that I did a really long time ago. To this day, the ink actually stayed pretty well, and the lines were actually pretty decent for what it was. I have a big old thigh, to practice, and then I'm gonna probably do this one as well. Then once I get really good and really comfortable, I might actually start trying to go to people and starting the whole like trying to slowly become a tattoo artist on the side. I always wanted to do that. I always did a lot of my own. Did that one on my hand. But I'm going to try to do a couple random things. I'm going to try to include that. If you guys don't like tattoo related stuff, there's probably not going to be blood, and I can't really include blood, so I'm going to have to try to like put the camera really far off and just kind of get like a time lapse. But if you guys are sensitive to that kind of stuff and you just don't like needles in general, just skip my tattoo related stuff. But if you're really interested in tattoos and how they work, I'm going to go into detail and start doing kind of videos like that, and then maybe branch out to bringing the camera along when I do other people. So that would kind of be just an idea that goes 2 parts. So I can make money doing the tattoos on the side, because your boy would really like to make money in the winter when he's not doing his landscaping stuff. And the other way would be recording it and uploading stuff of doing myself. So just thought it was an idea, a cool idea. Let me know what else you guys want to see in the comments down below. Your boy has been struggling, but this was a thing that came up in my brain, and I was like, you know what, I can include this as like a 2 thing, like an update and a pre-workout review. That being summed up, like I said, C4, maybe try the non-smart water. I might have to try that next. That's more based along the actual pre-workout. I get pretty good results with C4, even though people don't like to give it a fair shake because they say it's underdosed. But if you're used to double scooping anyways, you get what you get. I love you guys. Make sure to be happy, stress less. Let me know down below if you're excited for tomorrow and what else you'd like to see, guys. I'm struggling, but I'm trying to make everything work out. So I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, I love every single one of you. Thanks for watching.